Welcome to the ARRL Convention 2017. Next you're going to hear from Gerald Youngblood. He's a great family man and a great ham. He owns Flex Radio. His call is K5SDR.
Okay, you recently rolled out 2.0. That's Smart SDR.
Right.
How come you had so few problems with it?
Well, I would say one of the reasons is that we spent a lot of extra time testing it and alpha testing and retesting, and so that we were able to really wring out the bugs before it went public. So that it was in test for about 3 months before we actually released it.
Have you had? I've looked at the community and I've seen very, very few complaints. Has you had any problems with 2.0?
I don't recall any major problems. You always have some minor things here and there, but I don't recall any major problems. In fact, we're getting ready to release a maintenance release on version 1 of the version 1.11, and it has all of the maintenance features that are in version 2, and we didn't have to fix anything on the version 1 in that process. So.
Okay. Now you're coming out with the 6400M.
Right.
And can you tell me the difference between the 6400M and the 6400?
So the 6400 and the 6400M have exactly the same radio inside. The difference is we've integrated the same capabilities you find in our Maestro controller on the front panel of the radio. So that's the difference. All of the capabilities you find in Maestro. We've also put a 1920 by 1200 resolution display and an HDMI output, so you can drive a big monitor at that full resolution.
So if you bought the 6400M, not only would you have the display in the front, you could hook a big monitor to it.
Correct.
As well.
You can hook a wall-size monitor to it.
And some of these TVs have HDMI.
Yeah, it's an HDMI output, and so you connect it to that, and you have a 1920 by 1200 resolution, which is WUXGA resolution.
Okay. Now, why would anyone buy the 6400 when the 6400M has basically a Maestro right in front of it?
It really depends on the way you operate, and some people prefer to have a PC style of operation with a mouse. So roughly 50% of the people still prefer that.
Okay.
So that's one of the reasons. The second reason is we have people buying the 6400 plus a Maestro, so that the Maestro is a small footprint on the desktop and you can take it with you. So it gives you the flexibility. So we don't really care how you operate it. Either way is legitimate.
If you buy the 6400 and a Maestro, do you still need a computer to operate it?
No.
No. Okay. Okay. Now, what's the price point on the 6400M?
The let me talk about the 6400. Is $19.99 US, and it's $29.99 for the 6400M.
Okay. And I did some comparisons, and you're still ahead of. I think probably the closest I saw was Elecraft, but to get what you get there, you're probably going around 3,600.
Correct.
How did people? Some people reacted negatively on their prices on their 6300s and 6400s. Are you still buying them back?
Yes, we take trades. In fact, we've been taking trade-ins ever since we announced it, and you can actually buy refurbished units that we've taken on trade against the new radios today.
Okay. And now you're coming out with a amplifier that I think would make people's mouths water quite a bit. And the reason people aren't seeing it right now as I'm talking with you is Hurricane Harvey's kind of delayed the equipment coming up here. Tell me about the new amplifier. What is it called, and tell me what it does.
So it's the Power Genius XL. It's a 2 kilowatt capable amplifier, which means it runs with lots of headroom at the legal limit 1500 watts. And it's a true 1500 watt amplifier on all modes. I mean RTTY, AM, FM, CW, etc. It's designed with the latest technology in terms of cooling. It has a vapor phase cooling system in it. It changes its mode of operation depending on what mode you're in. It can be as much as 70% efficient in RTTY.
And now, if you're using it on AM, I believe the maximum power you can use, you should put it at is 375 watts. Is that?
Well, it would be 25% of the PEP, so your PEP would be 1,500 watts.
Oh, sorry. Okay, 20. And are you telling me? Because there are some old buzzards that will go do an old buzzard transmission 10 or 15 minutes. Will this amplifier be able to handle that?
Yes.
Without melting?
Without melting. Now, the fans might speed up.
Okay. And I hate the sound of fans. I absolutely hate this. How often are the fans on under, let's say, normal sideband operation?
You barely would hear the fans under normal sideband. Yeah,
okay.
They'll be on the lowest speed on sideband.
So duty cycle, it's someone doing an AM transmission can go 10 or 15 minutes, and it's not going to melt. Well, that sounds pretty amazing. What is the warranty? Is there a tuner included?
Through the end of the year, there's a free Tuner Genius L model tuner that's an external tuner. They'll tune 15 to 200 ohms complex.
Okay.
And it's external to the unit. It uses the amplifier automatically controls the tuner.
And what kind of, let's say you're an idiot like me, and you realize you hooked it up to an antenna that's got a 10-to-1 SWR, what will happen?
It has full protection, so it will back off the power to the appropriate level for that SWR.
Okay, so it's pretty well pretty well protected from crazy mistakes like I might make.
In microseconds.
Okay. When do you expect it?
I think our palette is
okay. When I'll do one quick question. When do you expect it to be to all the 6400 series to be available, and when do you expect the amplifier to be available for purchase?
So on the 6400, the M version will ship first because there were some custom parts for the base model that are still in process. But the M model, I expect very early shipments in October. And growing in volume from that point, but so that's next month.
I'll ask one quick question. Parts availability has been a problem. How much of a problem has it been for Flex?
Well, it's becoming an increasing problem across the industry. We're in pretty good shape for early shipments because we placed orders back in April of this year. You never know till everything hits the production line because a single component can be a problem. In fact, interestingly enough, 10K resistors worldwide are short. Believe that or not. Everybody uses a 10K, and the automotive industry has just sucked them up.
Okay.
And so you never know till you get there, but I think we're okay for early shipments. We're planning out 9 months now and putting bonding parts in place, but you can always have a problem. One part can shut a shipment down.
Yeah, that's, well, I was here in 2008. I think you made your initial presentation on the 5000 here, or you made one here, and that's what got me to buy the 5000. So thank you very much, and thank you for talking to me today.
Thank you.
Okay, all right, bye-bye.